Imagine being 13 years old. Most kids that age are worried about homework, friendship, maybe social media. But at 13, Alysa Liu stood in the center of the ice, under bright arena lights, with thousands watching and millions more online. And she didn't just compete, she won. She became the youngest US senior national champion in history. But here's the real story. This is not just about jumps. It's not just about medals. It's about mindset. It's about discipline. And it's about the courage to walk away at the peak. Behind every effortless tribe Axel, there are thousands of unseen falls. Alysa's discipline started long before the spotlight. Figure skating is brutal. Training often begins before sunrise. Hours on the ice, off-ice conditioning, strength training, flexibility drills, endless repetition. Landing a triple axel requires perfect timing, explosive strength, absolute body control, and zero hesitation. One mental doubt and you fall. Discipline for Alysa wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was consistency. Day after day, fall after fall, repeat after repeat. Champions are built in repetition, not in applause. At 13 years old, she wasn't just skating. She was attempting elements most senior athletes fear. The triple axel, later the quadruple jump. Because in skating, difficulty equals risk, and risk equals pressure. But Alysa skated with something rare, lightness. She smiled. She looked calm. She focused on the jump, the timing, the moment, and not the crowd, not the headlines, not history. That's elite focus. And focus isn't trained, skilled. When she won nationals in 2019, the media exploded. Prodigy, the future of American skating, next Olympic star. Pressure multiplies after success. Now you are not chasing, you are defending, and defending is mentally heavier. Yet Alysa continued to compete at the highest level. She represented Team USA internationally. She won bronze at the 2022 World Championship, but something had shifted. Less about proving, more about expressing. True discipline evolves. At first, discipline is about pushing. Later, it becomes about understanding yourself. In 2022, at just 16 years old, Alysa Liu announced her retirement. No scandal, no injury crisis, no dramatic downfall. She simply said she was happy. Walking away at your peak requires clarity, emotional intelligence, inner security. Many athletes stay because of fear of losing identity, fear of disappointing fans, fear of what's next. But Alysa chose peace over pressure. She chose growth over glory. Real discipline includes knowing when to push, knowing when to pause, knowing when your heart has changed. Alysa Liu landed some of the hardest jumps in figure skating. But her greatest leap was choosing herself. She showed us that discipline builds champions, focus creates excellence, but self-awareness protects your soul. In a world obsessed with more, she chose enough. And that is a mindset worth studying.